This is not just another SUV, this is a machine built to dominate every road it touches, from desert dunes to city chaos, and it might just redefine what a rugged electric off-roader can be. Hi everyone, welcome back to our YouTube channel. Today we're diving into something wild, something bold, and something that feels like it came straight out of the future, the all-new 2026-27 Hummer H4. Now imagine the DNA of a military-grade off-roader mixed with next-gen electric intelligence, wrapped in a design that looks like it was carved out of steel by pure confidence. That's exactly what the H4 is trying to be. At first glance, the exterior of the Hummer H4 is nothing short of aggressive perfection. It carries that iconic boxy Hummer silhouette, but this time it feels more compact, sharper, and even more futuristic. The front fascia is dominated by a massive illuminated grille panel, not just for looks but functioning as an adaptive light matrix that changes patterns depending on driving mode. In city mode, it glows subtly with smooth white LEDs, but when you switch to off-road beast mode, it turns into a bold, pulsing signature that screams dominance. The headlights are razor-thin LED blades that stretch into the fenders, giving the H4 a wider visual stance even when it's standing still. Down below, the bumper is sculpted with heavy-duty skid plates, designed to take hits from rocks, sand, or anything the terrain throws at it. And yes, this isn't just for show, the approach angles on this thing are extreme, making it feel unstoppable off-road. Moving to the side profile, the H4 sits on massive 20 to 22-inch aerodynamic alloy wheels wrapped in all-terrain tires that look like they were made for war zones rather than highways. The wheel arches are squared off and heavily muscular, giving it that armored vehicle aesthetic. Flush door handles, minimal body lines, and reinforced panels all work together to create a clean yet powerful look. Even the roofline feels purposeful, slightly sloped for aerodynamics but still maintaining that signature boxy Hummer identity. At the rear, things get even more futuristic. A full-width LED light bar stretches across the tailgate, giving it a modern, almost sci-fi presence at night. The tailgate itself is split function, allowing easier cargo loading and even a built-in rear workbench setup for outdoor adventures. And of course, there's a rear-mounted spare wheel option that reinforces its off-road personality. Every angle of the H4 feels like it was designed to make a statement: I go anywhere, I do anything. Now stepping inside, the moment you open the door, the Hummer H4 completely shifts its personality from rugged beast to futuristic luxury lounge. The cabin is surprisingly premium, with a perfect blend of durability and high-end comfort. Soft touch materials meet rugged textures, reminding you that this vehicle is still built for extreme environments, but without compromising luxury. The dashboard is dominated by a massive central touchscreen, likely around 17 inches, running an advanced AI-powered infotainment system. It controls everything from navigation to terrain response modes, energy management, and even augmented reality off-road mapping. Right in front of the driver is a fully digital instrument cluster that adapts based on driving mode, showing either minimal city information or detailed off-road analytics like torque distribution, slope angle, and wheel articulation. Space inside the H4 is generous. The seating is upright and commanding, giving you that classic SUV visibility, but the seats themselves are wrapped in premium leather with ventilated and heated functions. Rear passengers are not ignored either. There's ample legroom, USB-C ports everywhere, and even optional fold-out worktables for long trips or mobile office use. Ambient lighting runs across the cabin in customizable colors, and at night it creates a floating cockpit effect that feels both relaxing and futuristic. The sound system is expected to be a high-end premium setup, delivering deep bass and crystal-clear highs, turning the cabin into a moving concert hall. Storage is also cleverly designed, with multiple compartments hidden throughout the interior, including under-seat storage and a massive central console. Everything inside feels intentional. It's not just about luxury, it's about utility meeting technology in a way that makes every drive feel like an experience rather than a commute. Now let's talk about what really gives the Hummer H4 its identity: the performance. Under the hood, or more accurately under the chassis, this beast is expected to be fully electric, continuing the legacy of modern Hummer innovation. It likely features a multi-motor setup, delivering all-wheel drive with insane torque distribution control. We're talking about a combined output that could easily exceed 800 to 1000 horsepower depending on configuration. That means this heavyweight SUV doesn't just move, it launches. 0 to 60 miles per hour could sit somewhere in the low 3-second range in its top trim, which is absolutely wild for something this size. The driving experience is where the H4 truly surprises. On road, it feels surprisingly smooth thanks to adaptive air suspension that constantly adjusts to road conditions. It glides over bumps like a luxury cruiser, but the moment you switch to off-road mode, the suspension lifts, stiffens, and transforms the vehicle into a terrain-conquering machine. Sand, mud, rocks, it doesn't matter. The H4 is built to adapt instantly. One of the most impressive aspects is torque vectoring. Each wheel can be controlled independently, allowing the H4 to perform tight turns, rock crawls, and even crabwalk-style movements in advanced configurations. This makes maneuvering in extreme environments feel almost effortless despite its size. Range is another key highlight. With next-gen battery technology, the H4 could realistically offer between 350 to 450 miles on a single charge, depending on driving conditions. Fast charging support means you can regain a significant portion of battery in under 30 minutes, making long-distance travel more practical than ever. And efficiency? While it's not a small vehicle by any means, smart energy management systems help optimize power usage, especially during highway cruising and regenerative braking during downhill off-road descents. In the end, the 2026-27 Hummer H4 feels like a bold evolution of the SUV world. It's not just about size or power anymore, it's about intelligence, adaptability, and presence. It combines brutal strength with futuristic tech in a way that makes it feel less like a vehicle and more like a statement of engineering ambition. If this is where the Hummer lineup is heading, then the future of off-roading and luxury SUVs is about to get a whole lot more exciting.